Miss Carmen's Family Handbook. My table of contents is just to give them an idea of what's happening in the handbook, where they're going to be taught, where everything is going to be talked about. Then when they're going back to look at this will help them to find what they're looking for faster. Welcome to our classroom slide. I added pictures so they can get an idea of what I look like. I added a photo with my mentee so they could see me and him together. Then my family, because my family's so important, along with my dog because everyone loves seeing dogs. I talked about softball and coastal, so I did a softball picture in Chauncey. I wanted to do all happy pictures to show my personality and going along with my descriptions about me. My class schedule is just so they can get an idea of what their student's day will look like. The hopes and dreams slide is so important because it sets the tone for what kind of teacher you're going to be. It shows how much I care about success for my students in the classroom and how I want my students to reach their goals. I wrote this hoping the parents reading this will see that I only want to do what's best for my students coming in. My academic expectations are so the parents have an idea of what to expect in my classroom. They can use this to look back on when homework is due and how I'll be communicating. The agenda books are something I did in middle school and were so helpful for my mom and dad. I kept them updated with everything going on in the class, and I want them to have somewhere to find all the information. I added tests and quizzes and wanted them to be aware of what the quizzes and tests will be on. Telling them about what makeup work will be due after their child is absent is an expectation I thought was so important to have, because if I had it written and if they actually read the handbook, then there's no reason they can't have the homework done. I wanted them to get the same amount of days that they were absent turned it in because that seemed the most fair. I thought a reading log is the best way to ensure students are reading at home. I did it in the past and I really loved it. It gives them an option of what genre they want to read so they don't feel forced, and the parents signing is just a way to double check that they're actually doing it. I know some parents love to be involved, so I want them to know that there will be opportunities and they will always be able to stay in the loop with the progress of their child and volunteer opportunities. Listing out rules and expectations is important for the parents to be aware of because they can reinforce them at home, and this support can help with the students' understanding of expectations both at school and at home. By discussing these rules, parents can help students understand the importance of following them and the benefits of maintaining a respectful and orderly classroom. Respect being number one, because I want the students to respect me and each other, and I feel like that is the most common thing in a classroom, because without respect there will be chaos. Listening and following directions will make each day go smoothly if I don't have to repeat myself and they're paying attention to what I'm saying. Getting work done on time unless they're absent is another rule, because it will keep me and them organized. I always want my students to be trying their best, and if I see they are, I can always be there to help when they struggle. Keeping hands, feet, and objects to himself is to ensure safety in my classroom. Same thing with listing out my rules and expectations, letting the parents know about my classroom management and how I will be addressing misbehaviors. They can reinforce similar standards at home. Consistently helps children understand the importance of following the rules in both environments, promoting better behavior. Having this communication can address any behavioral issues more effectively and create a unified front in supporting the child's development in the classroom. Telling the parents about how bullying will not be tolerated was important, because I know this is something parents fear their child coming home and saying. This will give them some comfort knowing it will be addressed immediately and not allowed in my classroom. And finally, my information: I want parents to feel comfortable and able to reach out to me with any questions or concerns with what my classroom is going to look like.